Flying J in Balgonie, Saskatchewan. We slept in Regina, which is just down the road, so I've only been driving for maybe 15 minutes. Stopping in here for coffee. I didn't want to sleep here last night. This place turns into a literal gong show at night. I avoid this place like the plague at night. Unless you want to get your bumper ripped off, or if you get a really good parking spot, then it's not so bad. But if you get here late at night, don't even bother. Oh, it's beautiful. Beautiful Kenworth here from Jade. That's nice. They always have such nice trucks. So this is the trailer I've been pulling. Yesterday we had 60-foot trusses on it. You can see here it stretches out like an accordion. It's called a trombone trailer. So I guess it stretches out like a trombone. And all the freight rolls right off. It's a lot of fun unloading these. I really like them. But now we're taking it back to Winnipeg. We will grab my trailer. Unfortunately, we've been waiting on a few things to pick up my Extreme trailer. And it's not snags that we've been hitting, it's just taking longer than I wanted it to. I was hoping to be pulling it this week already, but right now it looks like I could possibly be picking it up tomorrow morning. But I've also got to grab another load first thing in the morning going back to Swift Current, Saskatchewan. I don't know if I'll have time to do a switch in the morning because I got to go. And I still have the rental till the end of the month. So we might end up just hooking onto the rental, using it for one more trip, then going to pick up my trailer. I promise you it's coming. It's coming. We'll have it eventually. Just all of the T's have to be crossed and the I's have the I's have to be dotted. You know the saying. I know. I'm frustrated by it too, but it's just the way things work. You got to make sure everything is properly in place, and sometimes things just take a little bit more time. Everything's good. We got all the green lights. There's no snags. It's just delays. So we'll see. Maybe I'll pick it up tomorrow morning. Maybe I'll pick it up Friday. Okay, now exiting, and everybody wants to come in at the same time I want to get out. That's okay. That's just how it goes. I always say they always start the parade just in time for me, you know? As soon as I put it in gear, suddenly there's just cars everywhere. It's like the Truman Show, right? Oh, Trucker Josh wants to move. Quick, everybody get in his way. Everybody. This is your time to shine. What is that? That's interesting. That guy wants to go too? No, I am gonna be a little assertive here. This is my turn. I'm getting out of here. Oh, we got another driver coming in here. We're gonna go past you on this side. All right, we're almost out. This isn't even bad. This is not bad at all. You should come in here at like 8 o'clock in the evening, 7 o'clock in the evening. You want to know the true definition of gong show? They have one here every night. It's free. You just gotta show up. Alright, we made it. And then when you get out of that mess, just to spit in your face before you leave, you got 2 roundabouts to get out of here. To get back to Winnipeg. Unless you're going that way, then you just got this one, I guess. At the roundabout, take the second exit. But look at that. That's gotta be fake grass. You put fake grass in there. Look at that. Never seen that here. That'll be destroyed soon. Don't worry, there'll be some guy who drags his trailer through that and wrecks it. Won't be me, but you know what's gonna happen. Did they do it on this one too? Doesn't look like it, just that one. At the roundabout, take the second exit. This one isn't worthy. The Winnipeg exit isn't worthy of the fake turf. We just get the regular dead grass. That's what they think about us, I guess. And mean, I can find a way to be insulted by just about anything. You know, this is 2025. It's very easy to get insulted in 2025. Apparently. Alright, let's go. Trans-Canada 1. This is going to take me all the way back to Winnipeg. I've got my orders now. We're dropping off this roller trailer in Winnipeg. Going back to Steinbach, where my trailer is, my rental. We're going to hook onto my rental and pull it for one more trip. It's confirmed. Pull it out to Swift Current, go down to Weyburn, grab a reload, come back home, and we'll figure it out from there. I'll probably have to deliver those reels wherever they're going, because I'm picking up reels in Weyburn.
Continue on this road for 527 kilometers.
So those of you who love Mac so much, we're going to get one more trip with him yet before we go get the Extreme. One more. One. Have commented in the past that the trucks don't have long load signage on the back of their trailers. I don't think it's required to have it on the prairies. I know out east you have to have it when you pull those double trailers down the 401. You need to have that long load sign on the back, but here on the prairies I don't think you have to have it. Don't quote me on that, because I haven't pulled those before, so I'm not trained in them. From what I've heard, that's not a thing out here. This is the prairies. We're a little more laid back. We're not so uptight, you know? We're a little more uptight out east. Yeah, relax. Have a good time. Have fun. You know? Another Jade truck. Man, I love those trucks. That was a... what do you call it? Anteater nose, a short nose. Usually Jade has the long nose trucks, but even these trucks are just beautiful. I've known a couple of drivers that drive for them. They're a great company from what I've heard. And you know, if things ever went that way for me, I mean, I'm pretty grounded and rooted in where I'm at, and I just bought my trailer, so a flatbed step deck trailer wouldn't be too useful to the guys at Jade, because they haul tankers, right? But I would never rule out working there if they'd have me. From what I've heard, it's got a great atmosphere and great owners, and they love trucks. They love trucks. Beautiful trucks. I'm happy what I'm doing with what I'm doing now, so it's not really on the plate for me, not on the agenda. I'm like I said, my roots go deep where I'm at now, but gotta give them a shout out. They run a good ship. Another one. Doesn't have a sign on the back either. I'm pretty sure it's not required out here in this part of Canada. So I pulled into Moosomin here again. That's where the Timmy's is. right there. I got a good spot to park. Let's get ourselves out there and let's get us some of that therapy. Highway therapy. That's what I call it. Come on.
In 100 meters, turn right on Trans-Canada Highway, Highway 1.
So we made it back to where I gotta drop this trailer. Back where it belongs. It's not mine. I don't need it. Tomorrow we'll be pulling Mac. So see you later, roller trailer. It was fun. I always love using these trailers. They're a little bit of change of pace, you know. So I made sure that all of the rollers were locked. Everything is locked as it should be. Gears down. Ready for the next guy. Mac. One more trip, little buddy. One more trip. You can do it. Let's bring it home. We're gonna miss you. But on to newer things. You know, when I own my own trailer eventually, I won't have any rental payments. You know what I mean? And to have an asset. Sorry, Mac. You were good to me, but you were not an asset. Oh. Okay, so we're shutting down for the night here. Just around the corner from where we got a load in the morning. And everything's all done. Paperwork is all done. And just gotta go back there, go to sleep, and get ready for tomorrow. It'll be, well, not too long of a day. We're going back to like Rush Lake where we were on this last trip. Going right back there, but we're not going to get unloaded tomorrow because I have a step deck with me now, not a roller trailer. So I can't just show up there in the middle of the night and roll it off and deliver it, right? I actually have to get unloaded by a forklift, which means I'll have to show up there during business hours. So we'll get there tomorrow night. I'll sleep on site probably. And then first thing in the morning, they'll unload me and then I can rush out of there. I don't think I'm coming back empty. I think I may have a reload in southern Saskatchewan. That's not nailed down into concrete or written into concrete yet, but tomorrow we'll probably get confirmation on that and get something booked and throw that on the trailer on the way home. That will get me home for the weekend, and that will close off the month of October. And then we'll be into November already. Can you believe this, guys? November 2025. Crazy, man. I know it's not just me. Everyone says time seems to just be going faster and faster and faster and faster. It's just like, woo, 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 woo. I can still remember when everyone was all like, oh, Y2K, the world is going to end. And then it didn't. And then I remember when it's like, oh, 2012, the Mayan calendar is going to end. And it didn't. And then all of a sudden we had a pandemic in 2020. No, we're all going to die. There's a pandemic. And we didn't. The world's gonna end, and it didn't. Now we're here in 2025 already. Man, have we lived through a lot, eh? I'm a millennial. My generation has, we were the last generation to grow up without internet, without smartphones. I can still remember having like my first cell phone in high school. I think I was in grade 11, 10 or 11. And I had to pay extra for texts. So you were very selective on your texts. You only got like, 30 texts a month on your plan, or like 100 texts a month. And, you know, you paid by the minute on the phone, so you never wanted to talk on the phone for too long because you had to pay by the minute. But, you know, in the evenings and weekends, you had unlimited minutes. So you'd call all your buddies like right at evening and right on the weekend, like right at the start of the weekend, so that you could talk as much as you wanted, right? Because you paid by the minute. Now it's like you have the world in your hand. It's incredible what these things can do. And kids nowadays, like my kids, are growing up with these things just being everywhere. Like, this thing runs my business. More than one. This thing runs more than one of my businesses. Right here, in my hand. My entire life, like work life. Right here. Crazy, right? Whoa, whoa, whoa. Nuts. This is what happens when I get tired after a long day at work. See, this is what a trucker's life is. We get to think about these things all day. You talk to a lot of truckers, and they're pretty smart people. People think we're dumb. People think that, oh, you're just a truck driver. Yeah, we're truck drivers. We have all day to listen to podcasts, to learn, to listen to audiobooks. We're pretty much sitting in a classroom for 10 to 12 hours a day. If we want to. That's what I do. I listen. I learn. It's like I'm in college, my own college, every day. Always learning what's new, what's happening. How does this work? Why does this work that way? What about planets and stars? What about that? Let's learn about that. Spend the week learning about that. And I go through all of these courses on that. And then, you know, I get big into like religion. I like to know, I grew up Christian. Obviously, I'm still Christian. I'm a follower of Christ. But I want to know what the other religions are saying, right? Because when I'm approached by these other religions, people from other religions, and they start talking to me about things, I need to know what I'm talking about, right? How can I defend my faith if I don't know what I'm talking about? So I spend weeks and weeks like learning theology, learning about their religions, so that when they tell me something about my religion, I can correct them and say, hey, this is actually what it is. And by the way, I know a lot about your religion as well. Very often, I end up knowing more about theirs than they know about theirs, because I spend all day learning about it. I know exactly why I don't follow that religion. I know exactly why I follow mine. Right? Religion aside, same thing with politics, all these topics, right? I know I'm very grounded in what I believe because I spend all day, every day learning. What else can you do when you're on the road just staring out the window? Why not listen to audiobooks? Why not listen to online courses? Fill your mind with knowledge. Fill it up. Learn about things so that when people like think that you're dumb and you're like, oh, you're a truck driver, what do you know on this topic? And you're like, all right, ask me a question. Let's talk, right? It's usually those people who want to make fun of you for what you believe that don't know why they believe what they believe. Like, try to get into a debate with some of these people, right? Especially on politics or religion. And they try to make fun of you for what you believe in. They try to call you some evil person or whatever. Like, you're just an evil person. But when you really get down to it, they don't really know what they're talking about, because they don't spend all day learning like we do on the road. I'm not saying all truckers are like this, and I'm not saying that I know everything. Please don't think that. I'm not trying to come across as a know-it-all. There's lots that I have to learn, and that's part of the thing that trucking does for me. I realize, and I can be humble enough to know that there's a world of knowledge out there that I don't know, but I want to know it. I want to know it all, as much as this brain can soak up, you know. That's why these things are so amazing. I have all of the knowledge of the world in here. Or I can get it from here, you know? Download it, listen to it while I'm going down the road. It's incredible. So I challenge you. That's my challenge to you. From Trucker Josh to you listening. Learn something new today. But I'm babbling too much. I need to go to sleep. I always get so talkative right before bed. For some reason, I don't know. Don't try and talk to me in the morning, though. Ask my wife. No, bad idea. Give me my coffee first and let me sit in peace and enjoy it. Just because I have a coffee in my hand and I'm sipping it doesn't mean you can talk to me yet. Know the rules. You see Joshua in the morning with a coffee in his hand? Let him finish that cup of coffee and stare off into space for a few minutes. I know this isn't always possible with kids, but if the kids aren't awake yet, if it's just me. And I'm just staring off into space in the morning. It's not the time to approach me, not yet. Once I'm done my pondering and staring, I'll stand up and I'll go and get my second cup of coffee. That's when you can approach me. Second cup of coffee. The first one is mine. It's for me. The second one, that's where we can start. All right.
Take care, everybody. I'll see you tomorrow. We're going to pick up the load. I don't know if it's going to be wide load or not. I hope not. I hope it's just a legal load, legal dimension. But we'll see. Oh, and we'll go back to Saskatchewan. Saskatchebush. Take care, everybody. I will see you tomorrow. Don't forget, we're trying to get to 2,000 likes on every video now. I need to start reminding people of this at the beginning of the video, because most of you aren't still watching. And those of you who are still watching at this point in the vlog, you definitely hit the thumbs up button already, because you always do. I need to start reminding those people who like tune out early, like right in the middle, right in the beginning of the vlog. We're over 2,000 likes on every. I think we can do it. So I'm averaging close to 10,000 views or more a video, and then we're getting about 1,000 to 1,500 likes a video. It's 10 to 15% of people. Like, I think we can get up to 20% of people, like 2,000 every video, everyone. It's my challenge to all of you. Okay. Good night, everybody.